Hello! Hey there, beer tubers! Welcome back to Out of Focus Beer Reviews, out of Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Tonight, I have the Fuzz Star, the Fuzzy,
Yo,
over here. We're going
hey,
to take a look at a beer that you actually picked up at the NB liquor store because we can't go to the province. But you picked one up a while ago. I think it's been a couple of months since you picked this up, and it's been sitting in my fridge. Now we're actually going to drink it. This is St. Bernardus Extra 4, which is an ankle or a single, Trappist single. Those who are familiar with like Trappist styles might know what the triple, the double, the quad. Naturally, you think there would be a single. Well, there is. They just fell out of fashion, and they were hard to come by. In fact, this beer is one of the original 4 recipes at St. Bernardus, which used to be the brewery, the outsourced brewery that Blessed Fluttering brewed their beers at before the whole Trappist, the Trappist logo thing started back in the early 90s. And of course, at that point, West Fluttering had to move their brewery in-house. So now they just sell basically to the local public in Belgium. That's why they're so sought after, because it's a delicious beer and it's rare because of that. But the original brewery that brewed their beers and brewed their original recipes with the original West London yeast, not the one they use today, still lives on in the form of St. Bernardus. And in this case, the Extra 4 is the lightest of those 4 recipes. They have the Abbot 12, they have the Prior 8. They're double. The Patter 6, which is the Patter's beer, which is kind of like the beer that monks drink for sustenance, and of course the Extra 4, which is the lightest of the bunch, coming in at 4.8% ABV, which is of course their single/ankle beer. So it's exciting.
We had the quad and it was delicious.
Yeah, like St. Bernardus 12 is still an amazing beer.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, okay, this might be a little bit better off, or not better off, a little less boozy, but still the same great taste kind of thing.
I would imagine it still tastes great, but it's going to be nothing like the quad, I would say. I did have a chance to have one beer similar to this, which was the Chimay Gold.
Yep.
It was more like a good Belgian golden ale, like a lighter one. But one of the cool facts is that they discontinued. This is one of the original recipes. They discontinued this in the 70s. They reintroduced it in 2014. So I'm pulling that all from the beer history. I did it from when we did Beer Analysis 101 on it on the 12. But whoa, shit! I just blew up apparently.
Oh man! Oof.
Wow. Very carbonated. Yeah. Well, the best before date listed on this thing says July of 2021. So I don't think it's bad. I think maybe I let it warm up too long. Maybe I shook it up trying to show off what it is to everybody.
It's very clear, very light.
Yeah, it is. Like, look at that. That's like almost like super lemony lemonade kind of. It's like I get this slight haze and just a monstrous spew of like carbonation coming up to it's like a tornado of carbonation right up through the center of the glass. Of course, there's probably neutralization sites in the Z stem that Ewart sent me. So, yeah, no, that looks really, really quite inviting. What you say?
I mean, it's light. It's I'm thinking a summer style beer. Is this something that they would? You said the 6 was something they would have for sustenance. Is this kind of like their snack beer?
Their snack beer,
right?
Well, I'm still kind of fuzzy on the.
I'm gonna have a 4.
I'm still kind of fuzzy on the details. Like, what's the true difference between a Patter's beer and an ankle? I would think that they would pretty much be similar to the same thing. So, like one, like the Patter's beer is the one like Patter Father. It's the one the monks will drink for sustenance. But like, what's the real difference between this Patter's beer and an ankle? In fact, you go to Untappd, they call this a Patter's beer. So like they're almost like they should be interchangeable. This sounds like it's the light kind of beer that the monks would drink, but just for sustenance and not to get drunk. So it'd be basically a light beer from St. Bernardus, which is mainly known for their heavy hitters.
Right. I mean, even the monk on the bottle, just a little bit.
Anyway, given a whiff of that, I'm getting like herbal,
Yeah,
like subtly metallic. This soapy. I'm willing to bet there's coriander in this thing.
probably.
Based on my East favorite. Yeah.
I don't know. It's
almost something else.
No, it's very light.
Yeah, it's like maybe like a hint bready, but it's very like light and almost like if I smell it from the bottle, it's almost like light and very like subtly lemony.
Yeah, I was going to say lemony. That's a good. A good one. Yeah,
lemon sudsy.
Yep,
it's probably pretty good.
It's like your lemon dishwater.
Yeah, right. It's like we're drinking the dishwater.
Yeah,
this is the dishwater that they wash the dishes at the monastery afterwards.
That's right.
So, all right, let's give this thing a sip.
Right,
down the hatch.
Mm.
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 Mm. That is extremely light.
Yep.
A little dusty yeast there.
Yeah.
Subtly bready. A little bit of lemon lime.
Mm.
It's almost like lime.
Well, I mean,
like lemon lime kind of spritzer.
Yeah, the Sprites of the world, right?
This is
their
Sprite. Like, it's almost like a lemon lime spritzer beer. It's just very, very, very light.
Yep.
It goes down, like it almost disappears in your mouth. It's so dry. And
lots of carbonation there's lots of carbonation in the bottle, but
yeah,
it doesn't taste carbony.
Well, I'm getting tons of carbonation out of this thing. Like I said, there was a geyser coming up through it. But I mean, at the same time, I'm getting this just like basically the sudsy kind of slightly soapy coriander kind of taste.
Yep, I agree. It's very coriander, sudsy kind of stuff.
There's almost nothing to it. Like of all the St. Bernardus beers, I think this is probably the least exciting. But if I wanted something like a Belgian style, I wanted to crush during the like summer chores or something like that. Like going out mowing the lawn or coming back from a bike ride or something.
If you're in Belgium.
If you're in Belgium, this is almost like a saison.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this would be their equivalent to Moose Light out here.
Yeah, exactly. This is like a nice light, almost saison kind of beer.
If it wasn't so, I don't know, not sought after, but hard to get out here. They come in a pack of 12 kind of thing, and
yeah. I guess the only downside, like if you're talking about drinking a lot of these, super carbonated. I don't know how carbonated yours is. I know mine came spewing out carbonation when I opened the bottle, but I think you were saying yours doesn't strike you as carbonated.
No, the taste of it doesn't taste. Taste as carbonated. Like if it's a more carbonated beer, I find it kind of tingles my tongue. This doesn't tingle my tongue.
I'm getting a little tingling on mine. But I would say, like, I feel like after I've had a few sips of this that I'm filling up. I'm starting to get that bloated kind of feel.
Wow, there's lots of gas in it.
Yeah, like I got a feeling I'm probably going to burp before this episode's over.
Right. But I mean, there's lots of gas. There you go.
All right. Winner.
Yeah. No, lots of carbonation. Lemony light taste. Goes down relatively easy. I don't know. Out of the two St. Bernards I've had, I think I've had the quad and the 6. Mm-hmm. Out of the two I've had, this is the worst one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, like I've had them all now. This is the only one I was missing, but like compared to the 12, compared to the 8, compared to the 6, this is the least exciting. But I don't mind it. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, there's lots of worse beers you can have out there. Mm-hmm. This is not the worst beer I've had tonight. And the worst beer I have had tonight is still not bad. That would be the Creamore Lager I was drinking before we started.
Oh, okay. I've
Anyway,
more stuff.
Yeah, the Creamore Lager is not bad, but I'm just thinking, like, I don't mind this. This is actually pretty good, and it's actually kind of neat to try a different style from St. Bernardus. But I mean, if you're looking to try, say, if you had all 4 of these on the shelf next to each other, but you can only buy 2 or 3 of them, and you leave one behind. This is the one you want to leave behind. But I mean, at the same time, if you're just looking for something to drink in the summertime, this is perfect.
Here's my take. If you're in Belgium, pick up a 6 of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And if I'm not sure.
Well, in Belgium, you're probably stopping at some kind of cafe or bar that's got beer on tap.
Right, but I mean, are you allowed to open carry on or open?
I have no idea, but I'm just saying you're probably more likely to go to a bar and drink rather than drink at your hotel.
Yeah, but I mean, if you go to I can see on a spring day at noon one of these.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it goes to the whole concept of what a saison would be, is that it was originally brewed to quench the farmhands' thirst while they're working, so they don't get drunk, but they enjoy themselves. Because I mean, back then, beer was like the water was tainted with bacteria, so they had to boil it, and usually beer was easier. And plus, it's like basically the Kool-Aid of the medieval times. So,
but yeah, if you are sitting at a cafe in Belgium, even France, right? Even the Netherlands, that France, whole area there.
Beers in the Belgium does.
But if you're sitting in a cafe noontime, wanting a light lunch, and you're going to walk around, yeah,
right.
This is the beer to get.
Yeah. I'm going to give that a 3.5, 3.5 out of 5. Yep,
I'll see that 3.5. Yep.
Nice. All right. Good. Yep. I don't feel like I'm crazy. So
no, it's not. It's not overly terrible.
Nope.
It has a niche. On the
boring side. It's a niche beer. Yeah.
It's a niche bear, right? Are you going to drink it at night? Nah, we're drinking at nighttime here.
We're drinking it at night now.
Yeah, but I mean, are we going to, are you going to go out and to the clubs and you're like, give me an extra 4? No, you're not.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, if you're going to a club here, you're probably drinking Alpine. Of course. All right. Anyway, before we head out to the bars, we're going to sign off here. I want to thank all the 0 viewers for watching. I know there'll probably be more watching later. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll chat with you folks later. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.